Our time has changed. Our life is different now, and it's getting crazier and crazier. Okay, so we are back, and I got a lot of news right now that's popping into my cell phone, my TV. It's about the coronavirus, and it's affecting the whole world. Other countries have doing quarantine for a whole city, blocking everything, so that they will be able to control the spread of virus. One example is the Philippines, and particularly in Manila, and they're doing the lockdown actually with the whole city. And I think the other cities too are starting to do that, and other countries have started to do that. And it will not really, absorb into your system unless you see something that is affecting in your current life. What's happening in my place now? I was in a restaurant yesterday, and they were planning to close at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Can you imagine that? And then later on during the night, I was reading that all the restaurants, or at least like 90% around there, they're gonna cooperate. They're gonna close the restaurant. You can just imagine that, spending your life like if it's normal, and if this comes in, it's making our life starting now different. And then that's one part of it, the restaurants. But then my insurance is sending me emails that they're not gonna we're gonna entertain people who will come into the office. Now they want us to do the transactions online. I have an iPass in Chicago, and then I got a letter too that the people who drives and doesn't have the iPass, they pay coins. They will accept them now. They can just go to the main road and do not pass the coin area anymore. So it's part of the coronavirus prevention too. What else? My bank is also doing transaction through online now, and they're recommending it. So it really has changed everything, and I think it's a good thing because they're doing their part, and then that's the thing that I'm gonna discuss too, our part. So as a medical practitioner, and being a nurse, one of the part that we do is to do a health education, and we cannot stress more how important is the hand washing, and we've been hearing that for a long time already, right? And then this is kind of like the time that we need to practice it, and it's a good thing too that you keep it. It will help us with the cleanliness, and just think about your family, that you will not bring the virus into your household, And then there was like one guy that I saw when I was in the gas station, and he was refilling his car, and then when he's done, he went to the door. He has a sanitizer before he goes into the car. So it's nice to see that kind of practice. People are thinking about that they have the virus. They've been out in the city, and then they got some congestion, and they think they have virus already. So there's actually a questionnaire that we do, and then it has to have the signs and symptoms, and also it has to have like a reason for a connection in relation to the coronavirus. So one, before you think you have a coronavirus, you have to have a fever, and especially if you have a high fever, that's kind of like really a big sign for us. And then plus, if you have cough, fever, cough, or fever, or shortness of breath, and then, or you may have the three. You have fever, you have the cough, and you have shortness of breath, and then that's the sign. So you're checked for the sign already, right? But then it has to have the second check mark. The second check mark is that you have to have sort of like a connection, or like you met somebody who had coronavirus. So if you have a friend, you are gathering, and then he was on a cruise or whatever, or he was from another country that had coronavirus. So you know the countries, right? China and Korea, you know. And then I think the Europes are one of the countries too that kind of like on that list. The guy that's working for a lab, you know, and then they're doing that coronavirus thing, and you got sick, you got fever, then that's gonna be another check mark for you. And then of course, so you get the symptom check and you get the questions check. And then if you have that, please stay in your house and quarantine yourself. There's a possibility that you may spread the virus if you have the virus, so quarantine yourself. And then if you do have shortness of breath, you're not stable, then you call the hospital. Okay, so before I end, I just want to encourage you to participate in our aim of ending this dreaded coronavirus. Okay, so if you have some questions, you can always put it on my comment section. I will try to answer everybody. And then yeah, so you know, do hand washing, cover your mouth if you're coughing. If you have those checks, you stay in your house. And so the best weapon is to be educated by house washing. And then until next time, bye bye.